Hey guys, Mike from North Pythons here. Are you looking to get into ball python breeding and don't know what to budget for? Well, today we're going to be going over prices. So let's start off with racks. Racks, you can find them, used, good condition for around $350 on Craigslist, a local reptile page, or you got the higher end guys like ARS Freedom Breeder for a full unit. It's going to be around 3,500. But then you got Animal Plastics, Sea Serpents, and Vision. Their racks are going to cost around $400 to like $900 depending on what you get. And then with the racks, you're also going to need thermostats. So thermostat, you can go to Petco, PetSmart, get them around $60, or you got Herbstat or Verarium, I think that's their name, and they range from like $100 to $220. And then with your racks, you're also gonna need substrate, and people use paper towel, cocoa, and aspen. Paper towel, probably looking at $15 a roll. Or with the cocoa and aspen, you're probably looking at $20 to $25 a block. It just really depends on where you are situated for the humidity, what state you live in, how your humidity is there, and what you use. Like I use cocoa blocks because they hold humidity real well, and I'm in upstate New York. It does perfect for my snakes. And then if you want to get an incubator, so last year I didn't have like a professional incubator. I used a cooler water method, and that did not work for me at all. I lost my clutch, and so I went out and got a Sea Serpents, their 24-inch one. That cost $600, and depending on who you get it from and the size of it, they can go, so smallest one $600, they can go all the way up to $1,500 depending on which brand you buy and what size. And then I would say it's better late than never, but start breeding your own rodents. You can build yourself a rodent rack for around, I built mine for around $150, $200. Works fine. Or you can go higher end again, by ARS Freedom Breeder, and a full unit's gonna be like around the $3,500 mark again. And that about, well, another thing to add, tools, I guess you can say, a weight scale, tongs, and a snake hook if needed. Probably all three, you're looking at $30 to $50 on all three, depending on if you buy good quality. And another thing I highly recommend is getting a water jug, a water sprayer. That's probably gonna cost you another 30 to 50, depending on which ones you get, the capacity of it. Jesus, alright, girl. And then the last thing that you'll need as a breeder are snakes. Now, depending on what you want to breed, what morphs, the genetics you want, I mean, you can go get a breeder size normal female for $75. But if you're looking to get pricey, you're probably looking at around between $400 to around $900 for multiple gene breeder size female. Now the males are going to be not as expensive. The breeder size females are going to be more expensive. So it all depends on what you got in your pocket and what you want to spend on it. Like I said, $75 for a breeder size female, and then you can go to East Bejesus, spending $50K on a snake, just depending on what you need to breed. So, that's all the prices on stuff. I would say collectively on everything here, I probably spent around $2,500. I have 2 racks. I have a Sea Serpent 70 series that I bought used, and I have a Verarium rack. Don't know which one it is. but I think I spent $350 on that one, and then I got the Vivarium off of Craigslist for like $250, so that was a steal. But yeah, probably this is my second year. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 ball pythons, and all together with everything, yeah, probably around the 2,500 mark I spent on supplies and snakes. And then that's not adding what I spent to feed them, because that's $70 a week, and that just add up straight. That's why I said better late than never, or however that saying goes, to start breeding your own rats, because it does get expensive quick, especially around me. So now that I breed my own, self-sufficient, threw that bill away, and it's a lot better now. So keep that budget in mind if you're thinking about getting into snake breeding. It doesn't have to be expensive, but it's expensive. So definitely gotta be prepared for that. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.